Alright, so here we go with a little Undisputed quick fight, and obviously I made a few videos about this, talking about how I thought the game was just doing so much better, and then the servers crashed for about 3 days. You know, there was just stuff where, oh, you could do this, but not that, and the servers came back up last night. Today is, Wednesday the 3rd, and the game, I'm sorry, no, that is when they came up. The game has absolutely fallen off of a cliff. Everything that I had said about, oh, well, people are doing something stupid and I can make them pay for that, no, not anymore. This guy, I'm sure you saw when he came in, he has a really bad record. It's just coincidental. I was just going to film whoever came up, but, like, everything positive I said about the game is completely done. You can go back to just power punching people because everything is going through the block. I mean, there's really nothing you can do here to try to make people pay for doing anything stupid. And also, the body jab is so much more overpowered now. If you throw a body jab and then somebody returns with a hook to the body, the hook is null. It can never land. The jab actually stops hooks from landing to the body. And it's just really bad. Like, I guess I would say, okay, yeah, I guess it is the servers, because, again, and you're seeing a lot of the punches that I'm throwing, or even he's throwing, that should be landing, that just aren't. It seems like really the only punch that actually can do something is the fucking jab. And, you know, I had gone onto the Discord, because I haven't been on Discord for anything in years. And as you see, I mean, this is it. This is it. Body jab and people not moving anywhere near you. And a lot of power punching. And this guy's bad, but... yeah, I know I don't sound as, like, put together as I usually do, but it really is amazing how bad Undisputed is. And, yeah, so I go on the Discord, and... I mean, an absolute shit show. Now, obviously, people who play the game are always gonna suck. So, you know, I don't expect much from them. But, I mean, the game had been down for, 3 fucking days. And they're blaming another company called PlayFab, which they're saying that's where their servers actually come from. Which, I think that would be your fucking problem. You should have your own servers for your fucking game. But... like I said, I mean, it's just gotten terrible because now people are just coming in. The big thing right now, like I said, is the jab spam. Where if you're just going to the body, no, he cannot throw a body shot besides a, you see how overpowered it is. If he throws anything besides a jab himself, it doesn't land because the jab keeps blocking it. And you see what I'm doing there. And even if he were blocking that, like 50% of them are going to leak through. Like, the leak through right now is so bad, and that's why you can't punish anybody. And, like I said, the company does not give a shit. This game has been out for over a year. You see, I was moving forward there. My boxer got pulled backwards. The game is just terrible. Like I said, it might look a little better right now because I'm playing somebody who absolutely sucks. But the game is just... right back to where it was, and like I said, it makes me wonder if this is a server issue. But if it is, obviously they can't get their servers to do anything. And yes, I'm just left hooking mostly here, because that's like kind of when the game first came out. That's back to the most useful fucking punch in the game. Like, the game fell off a cliff. I don't know what else to say about it. I'd actually purchased the DLC. So what had happened was... the servers were being really bad for about a day, and then that night, they came back in. And that night, I was having a good time still playing the game, and I bought the DLC. And as I loaded in to try it, the servers had died. So it happened pretty quick from the fact that I had just had a match. And, so last night was actually when the game came back on. It was the first time I got to use any of this stuff. And, I mean, one, it's a game that I'm not going to buy anything from. But two, all the characters are terrible. Emmanuel Augustus is really, like, he's a cool novelty, but if you're trying to win a fight, he is unusable. By the way, I just want to throw some, like, a right hook to the body here. Okay, that is landing, because a lot of times that is not landing. But it is here, so, but yeah, I mean, the game... So anyway, I actually was able, last night, to go for a refund and get it, which is so rare. But I was able to get a full refund for the takeover pack. And like I said, there are absolutely no boxes in there that are... Teofimo Lopez is kind of cool, but his step forward jab and his slide back are much shorter, which is actually what all of the boxers should have. You shouldn't be able to slide halfway back on the ring, and you shouldn't be able to jump as forward with a jab. But because of that, because of Teofimo Lopez being actually motion capped, and his moves being realistic, even though he's a nice in the game, he's at a huge disadvantage. Emmanuel Augustus, like I said, he is a novelty. You're going to get knocked out using him because he can't really take a shot, and he has very bad defense. Diego Corrales was alright, like, and the really tall guy was alright. But with the really tall guy, every straight and hook you threw to the head went right over everyone's head. You know, for me, I'm done again. I'm probably going to, wait until something new happens here because, I mean, if you've watched any of my other fights, you know that this is not generally how I fight. And yet, I'm so, like, forced into using the hook. I'm sorry, is that left hook? Whether it's to the head or to the body, because it actually lands. I mean, you know, I'd like to switch it up a little bit, but I can't. Here's another situation where he eats 3, 4 power shots. He was rocked. He doesn't go down. Which I've actually been able to get people down a little more when they're rocked, but as I said, the game has just fallen off a cliff. And that's why, I mean, that's a perfect counter when he's tired and, he just walks it off. Like I had said when I was talking so highly of the game, just, my last 2 videos, I hope they can make it last. And, well, here's the answer, because they couldn't. They could not make it last. Not for any amount of time, really. So, say what you will, but as long as they're going on servers that apparently aren't even theirs, and the people in the Discord were saying that PlayFab, which is who they were blaming, was having no server issues on any other game. So, and listen, I don't know any of these people on the servers, but I would assume that they're more trustworthy than SCI. As you see here, there's so many, I don't know why, but there are so many more counters now. Even if you're not throwing a punch, you're getting countered. I swear, it feels like to get the servers back up, they just pulled back all the gameplay patches from the late August patch, or update, because it feels exactly the same as it did before that. And of course, I absolutely fucking hated this game before that. And like I said, this guy's record coming in was 6-25 or something like that. He's terrible, and this is still a competitive fight. I've come in with people who, have losing records, which I guess it really doesn't matter because it's online. But it makes no sense. And I'm actually going to get a fight after this because this has not, unless I get royally fucked here, this has not been able to show, like, how bad this game actually is. I just threw a power right when he had gotten cut that didn't land. Nothing lands. Just goes right through him. 2 power punches right off his head while he's rocked. Doesn't matter. So, I mean, this is the game. I mean, hopefully they can get the servers back to where they had them. Because it doesn't seem like the game playing correctly made the servers fail. But it does kind of seem like to get the game back online, they had to pull back what they had done. You know, like I said, I'm happy that I could get my money back because I really felt cheated. It's one thing to have fighters that aren't great, but you know, you still want to use them because the game works well and you want to see if you can win with them. But that was, that just wasn't the case here. And like I said, whether it's just Microsoft or Microsoft and PlayStation, they must be aware of all the problems with this. Because, I mean, if you guys have tried to get a refund or something, it just doesn't happen. And yet, they've refunded me twice for DLC for this, so I would assume they're aware of all of the complaints there. Well, that's interesting to look at. You know. Yeah, I would say they're... And you know, there's something about a round table that I heard on the Discord nonstop. Who cares? Like, what video game is using, like... who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? You have a game that's been out over a year. It is obviously still in beta mode. Because you still have Season 0 up there. You're erasing people's records on Quick Fight. Which, I'm fine with that. But I'm not fine with beta testing a game for a year that I highly doubt will ever get out of the beta stage. Like I said, offline, this is a pretty cool fucking game. Once you get online, I mean, it's like they're... And if you look here at the fighters I'm picking, I would like to have a more diverse range of fighters. But most of the fighters are the fighters that are the best. Because you can't do anything otherwise when the game is shitty. You guys saw me beat up somebody with Billy Dip when the game was running smooth. I probably wouldn't make it 2 rounds using Billy Dip against somebody who never won a game. You know, but we'll see what we can get here. It's gonna be bad, but I really want somebody with a better record to pop up. Because I want you to see how badly they destroy me and how they do it. And you can look at that and decide for yourself whether, you know, I'm bad at the game or the game is just programmed very poorly. Like I said here, I have every weight class selected. It still took a minute for them to find a game for me. Because what happens? People keep dropping off. This guy's going to kick my ass, so this should be good. Like I said, I can actually just look at that record, and I know that he is going to destroy me. So let's see. I mean, and he could come out and just beat me just, you know, playing a general normal game, but he's probably got something that he does. So let's see what his trick is that breaks the game, most likely. Again, I don't want to judge him before we even start playing. Nah, he's playing pretty just general normal.
Not a lot of defense here at all.
That was bad by me. Yeah, I have no problems with the way this guy's playing. Yeah, if he beats me, that's fair. He's not exploiting anything that I can tell. I mean, he's playing a very normal fight, so shout out to him.
How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so
I don't know why he's got a taunt there, but okay. Nice jab. See, and that's just that. Like, it landed on the next one, but so many punches that you throw get stopped mid-throw, and if you're fighting, yeah, it might deflect from something, but you pretty much have to get knocked down for your punch to just stop midway through. I will say I feel like the punch tracking, at least in this particular fight, is better. Oh, well, that was the other, because obviously the player base for any online game is a huge problem. But when you see the people on the Discord, like, you know, getting into matches on lobbies and stuff like that, you know, some of them are cool, don't get me wrong. I mean, look at that. He just glitches across the entire ring. But, I mean, you see these people just saying terrible things to each other, and it comes down to pretty much most people, if they lose a game, they were cheated, and whatever you did was cheating. And if you don't play exactly like they play and give them what they want so they can beat you, you are a cheater. And so, you know, obviously if you're on a Discord, people suck in general. But, yeah, and like I said, I'm not going after the people on the Discord, I'm going after SCI, but it's just, I'm actually wondering here how much of this is the fact that his punches just aren't landing this fight. Because that can definitely happen where one person can land punches and the other one can't. I mean, he ate so many shots there. But okay. I don't, you know, I never get people, especially when they're losing, who want to do that. I mean, I never taunt in a fight unless somebody taunts me and I know I'm actually going to beat them. So, like, if this gets to the 7th round, and I'm up, like, you know, a good amount, he's going to get taunted to shit, but I don't get it when they do it like this. I never have. But like I said, I mean, this is a better look at the game. But it's not, you know, this is still not where we need to be. Like I said, that jab, and the jab is overpowered in real life. That's why it's used to set everything up. It's, you know, it's a quick punch. You can flick it, so you don't need to use kinetic energy. But in this game, it's just a little overpowered. I mean, especially, listen, a jab into the body is going to, over time, affect your stamina. No doubt about it. But it's not going to be the same as if you're eating hooks or uppercuts, or even, I mean, you don't see a ton of straights to the body, but, you know, again, I don't have a problem with jabs being something that can get through very easily. That body shots would have landed, but they might have actually ended the round. But I do have a serious problem with jabs just nullifying and every other punch that you throw. Especially where straights don't do the same. I mean, you know, you're trying to throw straights in this game, and that does not work well, you know? And also, going back to the people who play this game, I mean, if you played this game, I'm sure you've gotten into a fight, and the first thing somebody did was go into loose footwork and switch to southpaw. It's incredibly common, right? I'm actually wondering if he just wants me to gas myself out. Because I think I have a good chance I took those first 2 rounds. I mean, I don't know. But, you know, as you see, he's in loose footwork. That's fine. I never noticed loose footwork do much more than normal footwork. That's why you only see me go into it late in a fight if I'm just trying to, like, run the clock out. But, nah, that uppercut hit me bad. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, if every game played like this, and every person played like this, it'd be a much better experience. A lot of why this game right here doesn't suck is that he's not exploiting anything. Win or lose here. I am having fun playing with this guy. That sounded weird, but I think everyone can kind of understand what I'm saying. And none of those land. Okay. You know, this guy, he's not doing anything that exploits the game. I don't feel cheated by how he's playing. And again, that goes so much into having a decent experience. You know, I'm having a decent experience with him because he is just playing the game. He's not leaning back after every punch. He's not sliding backwards. He's not, yeah, he's not just power jabbing to the body, or I'm sorry, not power jabbing, but just power punching to the body instead. He is starting to power spam now, but again, if people played like this guy, win or lose, it's a better game than somebody leaning back, glitching the game out. Even leaning forward can glitch the game out because it fucks up the hitbox. Your hit detection is fucked up if somebody is using a lot of body movement, but it can work either way because somebody could use body movement and get knocked out because of it. Like, this is very odd to me because it's almost like this guy's like, here, take all these rounds. And if somebody can explain to me why the hell he's sliding backwards when he taunts, like, I'd be interested to know that.
What a gift! What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything.
You know, you also have a lot of people, obviously, not something new, who just want to counter. And if you're not going to go toward them, they're going to quit. And I don't mind that. Fucking, you know, I don't want to sit there and wait for you. Or have to go towards you because the game rewards counterpunching so much. The game punishes you so much for throwing the first punch. Like, it's ridiculous. You see, I mean, okay, my shot to the body and head should have landed there. Neither of them did. But what lands? The jab. The jab is really the only thing that has good hit detection. And that sucks. Like, I'm saying, the jab should have good hit detection, but so should every other punch. I'm hoping he'll gas here soon because he has been throwing a lot of power punches the last 2 rounds. Ooh, made a mistake of thinking he would move forward there. Now, see, I don't know if I've won this round or not, but I know I'm up. Probably. Okay, well, he's done. So I'll be honest here. I'm shocked that I beat him. But shout out to him for not doing a bunch of crazy, stupid bullshit. And, you know, also just, you know, the game had a slightly better connection there. If I could get games like that, it would be great. And yet you just can't. I mean, and, you know, so let's see here. Same amount of stamina, which makes sense because I'm throwing so many more punches. Well, I'm throwing a decent amount more. And, I mean, we're throwing similar body punches. I land a few more than him. But you see, okay, so it's the power punches that are bringing his stamina down. But I don't know, that was a good fight. Shout out to that guy. He can celebrate all he wants. You know, but the game is just, oh, it's ugly, guys. It's ugly. Go on for yourself. Hopefully the servers will come back to where they were, but I don't know. But anyway, if you like this, please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it.